if you ask the question, why should I try hard in my spiritual life or anything else I'm doing in the kingdom? The answer is because you get to. Because God's put you in the game. Are you ready for some good news? You can't produce fruit of the Spirit in your own life. That's God's work. But you can sow into the things of the Spirit every day. When I was a sophomore in high school, I played on the state championship soccer team at Page High School. I use the word played in air quotes, kind of loosely here, because more accurately, I was on the state championship team my sophomore year. I hardly played. I remember one game when we were up by 5 or 6 goals, which in soccer is enormous lead. Coach Osborne called, "Wright!" I looked up from the bench at him like I'd done something wrong. Why was he calling my name? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I play on this team. He was putting me in the game. Well, there were about 3 minutes left on the clock, and we literally could not lose at that point. My presence in the game honestly didn't matter one bit. But of this, I'm sure there wasn't a kid on that team that ran faster, tried harder, or wanted to do well more than I did. I threw myself in that game with all my heart for 3 minutes. Why? Because I was in the game. Just being in the game was more than enough cause to give it my all. In His infinite wisdom and grace, God has put you in the game. Christ paid it all. Christ did all the saving work. There's not one thing you can do to add to the victory that Christ has already secured. But does it mean that you'll live a life of no fruitfulness? Of course not. You're a co-laborer with Christ. Here's the glorious mystery of being a child of God. You are guaranteed eternity with God, so nothing you can do can make you any more His than you are. But at the same time, everything you do matters because you're destined to bear fruit in this world. So when Paul told the Galatians to not be deceived, whatever you sow, you reap, he wasn't putting a law on us. He was giving us an opportunity. Every day we get to throw ourselves into the things of the Spirit, not because we'll be condemned if we don't, but because there's a great promise that from the Holy Spirit we will reap sweet fruit. The game's already been decided, but you're in the game. So sow into the Spirit, reap the fruit. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's good news, and you can click right here, get more devotionals just like this. Better yet, please subscribe. Start out every day with good news. Let others know about it, and get on out there. You're in the game.